Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have a first impression on the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation and Primer. I just bought these at ULTA. They were having a buy one get one half off, so I decided to grab it. Let's just get started onto the video. So for my face, I don't know if you could tell, I don't have that much imperfections. I do have some scarring, some discoloration, especially around my mouth area. I have a patch right here. Other than that, there's nothing really significant as far as like what I want to cover up. But yeah, I just really like a full coverage foundation, so that's why I always wear full coverage foundation. So I'm gonna start by using the primer. Now I did watch some reviews on the foundation, and some of them really liked the primer, some of them didn't really like the primer. So I guess it's all about preference and how you like it. But yeah, so this is what it comes out as. Just gonna throw away the box. So from what I can notice, it's a really thick consistency, like super thick. It was kind of hard to squeeze out of the tube, but yeah, let me just get closer. To apply evenly on skin, and then tap tap tap. You're supposed to like spread it out first with your fingers and then tap tap tap. So I'm just gonna put that around my T-zone area. Oop. It's super drying. I'm not gonna lie, it's really drying. Because it's so drying, you have to work a little bit faster, then you have to blend faster. But from here and here, you can definitely see it's very matte. It's super matte. It's super drying. If you have dry skin, definitely a no-no on this primer. You can pass. So now let's just get onto the foundation application. So I'm going to be using this beauty sponge. This is the Morphe complexion. I'm not too sure what it's called. It's this specific beauty sponge. They have two, and I like this one just because it's very squishy, and I find it to apply foundation very nicely for any type of foundation, whether it's like a lot more thicker, more watery and stuff like that. So that's why I really like this one. I got this in the shade Caramel. So pump it out. I use a spatula and then I put it on my face. There you go. That was like one pump. It looks very yellow. And now I'm just going to blend it out. So I applied it to half my face. So this side is with foundation. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. So this side is with foundation. It did even out my skin. It did already set, so you definitely don't need to apply powder all over your face. It completely set. You don't see that redness that I had before from my dry patch area. And this side is no foundation. So you could definitely tell it did even out my skin, covered part discoloration. I'm gonna see if I could build this up a little bit. I'm just gonna apply it to this side. So this is what one pump or one layer of foundation looks like. So evened out my entire skin, got rid of any discoloration on my face. I'm gonna try to add a little bit more, especially around here, because I have like a really bad dark spot around my mouth. But so far my face feels really nice. It's a matte feeling, like it feels like I have nothing on my face because it's so lightweight. Really, it's super lightweight. Okay, so that is the foundation. Super full coverage. Really, like, I don't even see any of my imperfections. They literally disappeared. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply concealer. I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape. I feel like this foundation is slightly too orange for me. You can't tell on the camera, but in person, I can tell. Or, yeah, it's like slightly too orange for me. Okay, I'm not going to use this concealer. I'm going to use a brighter concealer, my lightest concealer that I have, to kind of even it out. This is the Better Skin from Maybelline. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skinned concealer in medium, and I'm gonna apply this because this one is my lightest concealer that I have. So whenever I wear foundation that's a little bit too dark, or I can tell that it's slightly too dark for me, I use this concealer. I don't know if putting concealer was a good idea. It seemed to, like, I don't know. So now I'm just gonna set my entire face and underneath my eyes with the Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in Banana. So like I said, I really set my T-zone to a T because I get super oily around there, and that's really my problem area. This is how it looks like on my dry patch right here. This is my dry patch right here. It seems like it's not really clinging on. I'm gonna come back when I have the rest of my makeup done, and then we'll have a starting point, and then we'll do little check-ins throughout the day. So I'll see you guys in a second. This is what my face looks like with all my makeup done and completely set. Let's see. There is nothing much to say as far as like what it is, but that's what you see. It's 8:31 right now, so I'll check back in a few hours, probably when I'm done with school. I'll show you guys what my foundation looks like, how it's holding up, if I still feel matte. Right now I feel very drying, and if you are going to use this foundation, maybe use a moisturizing, a very moisturizing okay, that's like very like repetitive. Like when I say a very moisturizing moisturizer, you really want to use a hydrating moisturizer, like super, because if not, your face is just gonna feel really dry. I feel really dry where I put the primer, and I think that's the main reason why it feels really dry is the primer, because the rest of my face feels fine. It's just down here where I put the primer, and right here, like my entire T-zone is where I feel dry. been, let's see, so currently it's 5:38 p.m. and it's been over 9 hours, or it's been 9 hours since I've had this foundation on. I went to work. I'm not oily whatsoever. Like usually at this point, especially around this area, I'm super oily, like super oily. But right now it looks fine. It looks just like how it looked when I first applied it, except a little bit of the oils are starting to peek through, which is fine. I like it like this better than how it did in the beginning. My blush is still on, my highlight is still on, my contour is still on, everything is pretty much still on. My lipstick is off though, because I literally wiped it off while I was at work. For the most part, everything looks pretty good. I don't see any noticeable creasing or fading anywhere. Coverage is still really good. So right now, after 9 hours, it's doing pretty well. I'm still gonna have this on for a few more hours, and then I'll check back at the end of the night to tell you guys how it looks after several hours. I'm probably gonna have this for like 12 hours really. So yeah, I'll see you guys after a few hours. Okay, so the lighting isn't the greatest right now because it's literally, let me check. Right now it is 8 o'clock, so it's been almost 12 hours since I've had this foundation on, and I'm here to do my last update. I'm sweating kind of right now, so I would expect to be very oily, but honestly I'm not that oily, surprisingly. Like, I'm seriously not that oily, which is really interesting because usually at this point my face is a grease ball. I don't know if you could tell. I don't think the lighting is doing it any justice, but look at my face. It's good. It's really good. Like literally no, there's not that much. It's starting to fade around the insides of my nose, but that's and like around my mouth, like around here part, but I was like scratching my nose and whatnot, so I didn't really mind. But like my T-zone, it's oily but it's not that oily. I still have my highlight on and my blush. You still could see my blush. I don't know if you could tell by the lighting. I wasn't expecting to do it this late. So yeah, I don't see any big changes as far as like how it looks. There's not a lot of fading except the areas that I've touched. There's no separation like I usually get. My first impressions is I actually really like it. For something that lasted about 12 hours and still looked fine after the 9-hour mark, I feel like it's a really good foundation. The primer, you do have to work fast, and it's a lot thicker than what I'm used to, and the consistency is a lot thicker, dries faster, but it is good, okay? It is bomb, alright? Like that's what I can say, because my face stayed matte throughout the entire day. Right now it's not as oily. This is what I would get after 4 hours, and it's been 12. So yeah, the primer retails, or I got it for $13.99 at Ulta, but honestly really good. I'm gonna keep trying it, see if I still like it, see how it works with other foundations. As far as for the foundation, I actually like the foundation. It has full coverage. It does look good on my skin. It didn't oxidize. I hope you guys enjoy my little first impression on the new NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation and primer. If you guys have any questions as far as the products go, leave them down below and I'll try to answer them. If you guys have any other recommendations and products that you would, if you guys have any recommendations on products that you've tried and I should try, let me know down below as well, because I am open to trying out new things. And yeah, so Before you exit out, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!